Hello, and welcome to the Parkinson Action Network Advocacy video. I am Brian McCurry, Business Director of Neuroscience Marketing at Solvay Pharmaceuticals Inc., and we are proud to be sponsoring this event. This video will share important information about the incredible work happening at Parkinson's Action Network. Whether you know someone with Parkinson's or have the disease yourself, anyone can be an advocate for the PD community. It is your voice and the awareness that you bring to the Parkinson's issues that will one day make Parkinson's disease a thing of the past. On behalf of Solvay Pharmaceuticals Inc., I wish you the best as you work in your own communities to improve the lives of people with Parkinson's disease across the country. Thank you for watching.
The Parkinson's Action Network is an organization that exists to ensure that the federal government, whether it's Congress or the administration, adopts policies that address the very crucial needs of the Parkinson's community.
It's a group of people who've come together to support advocacy for Parkinson's disease, particularly at the national level.
We work with Congress and the administration to educate the Parkinson's community about issues that are coming up that directly affect research for Parkinson's disease or federal programs such as Medicare and Social Security that affect so many members of our community.
Our mission and our job are to do everything that we can to mobilize advocates across the country to get as advantageous policies as we possibly can for the defeat of this disease.
Private Parkinson's foundations are going to raise increasing amounts of money, and it's wonderful. But the big money is still going to come from the federal government. We need hundreds of millions or billions of dollars to finish conquering Parkinson's disease. That can only come from the federal government. That takes advocacy. That's what PAN does.
I think we've learned over time that the voice that speaks up is the voice that is funded. And obviously AIDS was important. That was an important lesson for everyone. Breast cancer, you can go down the diseases, you can go down other issues as well. But if there's no one there advocating for your cause, you can frequently get overlooked.
And PAN is a single entity out there whose mission is on behalf of all of the organizations who are fighting this disease to move the dial on public policy for more funding and better policies.
We work with volunteers around the country who educate themselves through PAN's website about upcoming issues that will be affecting our community.
When I first went to visit Capitol Hill as part of a PAN forum, PAN had given us training and had given us asks that we could review and did review so that I was prepared to talk to my congressional representatives or their staffs when I went up there.
These issues can be funding for biomedical research, they can be decisions that affect how Medicare reimbursements are paid, they can be many, many decisions that directly affect our community.
My name is Monty Lindsay, and I am the Nebraska State Coordinator for the Parkinson's Action Network. I met with my own member of Congress last year. We went in with 3 requests, and he agreed with us immediately and gave us yes answers to all 3.
Without the grassroots, there would be no PAN. The grassroots is fundamental, and it goes really back to the early days of PAN. When Joan Samuelson went over to the NIH and had a discussion with the people responsible for research, and so for Joan Samuelson's grassroots advocacy, and then thousands and hundreds of thousands fight against this disease would be back in the Stone Ages in terms of research, so grassroots is key.
It's very important to members of Congress to hear from their constituents and know how you feel on certain issues. The way that the Parkinson's Action Network communicates with our community is through what we call action alerts. We send an email that communicates the issue that Congress is working on right now. It tells you why we care, what the needs are, and how we are hoping members of Congress will vote on this issue.
The best way you can help out with advocacy is to sign up for PAN's Action Alerts. And the second best way is to actually answer the action alerts.
When you receive an action alert, you can immediately turn around and use that alert to communicate with your member of Congress on the issues that are important to our community.
One voice can make a difference. And imagine, with 1.5 million people with Parkinson's in the United States, if they have at least 2 friends or family members, that's 3 million people who care about this disease. I like to think if 10% of those people, 300,000 people, responded to action alerts, we would have a voice that Congress could not ignore. And that is incredibly powerful.
I think what I like best about PAN is the ability to connect and work with our grassroots advocates across the country who are really our army on the ground, the folks who are really doing the work.
Getting involved with PAN is something that I would encourage anyone who wants to do something about their disease to look into. I don't think I'd be, after 14 years with this diagnosis, as functional, as cheerful, as hopeful, and feeling really productive as I have through my involvement with PAN.
People should get involved with PAN because every voice makes a difference. Every time you visit your congressional local office and speak to the congressional staffers, you're making a difference.
I got involved with PAN largely because I wanted a voice to make a difference with this cause. Having Parkinson's, a lot of Parkinson's is losing control, and one way to get some of your control back is to make an impact on helping alleviate this disease.
We're active at a local level, but I think PAN has the unified voice that really brings the issue and awareness to the legislative community and lets them know that we are here and we are concerned about what they're doing for our livelihood.
The first 5 or 6 years that I had Parkinson's, I was one that would not attend support group meetings. Since working with PAN, all of the individuals that we met at the PAN Forum, there is an unusual bonding, you might call it, with these people. And it was very, very gratifying to meet these people and work alongside of them.
One voice, your voice, really can make a difference.